This interview is for information only and should not be considered as investment advice or a recommendation to buy shares in the company featured. Welcome to this StockBox interview.
McNulty, the Senior Geologist and CFO Cathal Jones, are joining us today. Hello to you both. How are you doing?
Hi, Mark. How are you?
Good, thanks. Very good. Thank you. Yeah, very good to be speaking to you both. It's been a little while. There's a few things to catch up on here. First of all, Lahtojoki, you've got the diamond mine that's nearing final approvals. Of course, at Kuhmo, the green diamond target, and then we'll finish with Northern Ireland, of course, the nickel, copper, and PGE potential there. So first of all, if we just have a look at that green diamond target, then that's Kuhmo in Finland. So as I understand from catching up on some of the news, that there's a high priority drilling site that's been identified, announced in early January. So what's happened here then? How have you come to find this target here, and what's making it a priority?
Hi, Mark. Yeah, it's making it a priority because it's a pretty exciting target. We've got indicator minerals there, and we've got a very nice geophysical anomaly. I think if you were able to share one of the slides there, maybe I could talk you through a bit.
Indeed, yeah.
This is a presentation we have on our website, but this is slide 34 in that presentation, and this actually shows the target quite well here. You can see the sort of green diamond, which is the green diamond shape in the lower right-hand corner there. Mm-hmm. And then all the way up, going towards the geophysics target, you've got all these dots with colored dots, and they are basically where we're getting these high counts of indicator minerals. Okay. They're the minerals that come only from kimberlites, and they're pretty exciting. And we have done some UAV, airborne geophysics, over this area, using a very new EM technique on the survey, and we've identified a kimberlite-shaped body up ice from these indicator minerals. And this has now subsequently been backed up with even more positive indicators. They use yellow squares basically on the map. We've got results for those now, and that was in our release on the 28th of February, where we're seeing a lot of more positive results up ice again, and pointing to this target. Okay. So we're pretty excited. So that's our drill target, and as I say, it's quite substantial in size. It's not small, and it's looking extremely interesting. So they've actually modeled this to depth, and actually has a kimberlite type shape, what they call a diatreme shape, which is pretty cool.
Okay, so your target is the red spot in the where the heat map is there.
That's it. That's the spot. That's the geophysics response. Yeah.
Right. Okay. Yes. And why does all this matter? Why do all these kimberlite? I know you've got quite a few samples. I think I don't know if you've still got some outstanding. I'm not sure, but why do these sort of kimberlite indicators really matter to hone in on the main target?
Because that's how you find these kimberlite indicator minerals only come from kimberlite sources. And obviously, the best indicator mineral you can find is a diamond, which we found in Till, which was a green diamond. So we are looking for where that green diamond came from. And they came basically from these erupting pipes. They're like a big chute of hot lava that comes up. And in that lava, it brings diamonds along with it. Diamonds form about quite significant depths, and they're brought up rapidly through kimberlites. Kimberlites act as a sort of conveyor belts for the diamonds. So that's why we're chasing these.
Okay, so you think that will be the source of the green diamond here, but it could be spread over quite a large distance. Effectively, it's moved quite far from its original source.
Well, the source is there, and then that has been eroded over time by ice and other natural methods, and that scattered these indicator minerals and the diamond down ice from it. Okay. So we then follow these back up to find exactly where it came from, and that's where obviously we want to drill, and where hopefully we will have a mine going forward.
And the next stage is drilling. I think you said that you can't do any more sampling because it's very swampy terrain, so the next step really has to be drilling.
Correct, yes. That's exactly what we want to do, and it is a fantastic target to drill. As I say, the modelling has shown that it's a body that looks like a kimberlite, and as I say, backed up by all these indicator minerals,
leading to the prize, let's say. So, I mean, what would the prize look like if you were to hit it? I mean, with diamond exploration, how would you know if you've had success?
Well, when we drill it, if we see it's actually kimberlite rock, and then we know we have success.
Okay. Simple as that. Okay. So, I mean, do you think this is shaping up to be a pretty major diamond province, maybe, that you're just discovering, you're just uncovering?
I think it absolutely is. In this area, there's a number of kimberlites being discovered. You have the Setapera kimberlite pipe, which is the largest kimberlite pipe in Finland. It's about 7 hectares in size, and we actually proved the size of that. And it's got a large stone size distribution. And actually, it's very similar to some of the pipes that are over in Russia on the Russian side of the border. But you've also got Rihavara there as well, which is another kimberlite that we discovered. And then Lentira, there's diamonds being found in the till up in Lentira. And again, there's been diamonds found in this area. So we believe that this area is very prospective for diamonds. And we believe, yes, it is a new emerging diamond district in Finland.
Excellent. Okay. Well, that sounds pretty exciting to me. I mean, when would you look to be getting those drills turning and effectively uncovering more?
Well, I think we have to wait till the ground freezes over again. So it'll probably be the next winter period because, as I say, it's quite marshy and we probably need the ground to be frozen for that. Okay. Yeah, so can't wait to get in there and drill. So I'm looking forward to it.
Excellent.
It's an exciting target.
No, it is, and there's I suppose it's building on where we are with Lahtojoki. Also down to the southeast, it's a natural kind of stepping stone for us to progress with a mine and some processing facilities that could then help support other work that we do to the northwest and the Kuhmo area. So there's a certain amount of synergy that would happen there, and like the potential in the Kuhmo area is significantly larger than Lahtojoki, which is in itself a small project with some coloured stones that could make it an attractive but small project. So it's exciting. Diamonds they're a slightly challenging space to be in from a market perspective at the moment, but diamonds do have value. The overall market for diamonds is well into the double-digit billions.
Sure.
We're not looking for half of the overall diamond market in value. We're looking for a niche, European, sustainably produced diamonds, coloured, which carry a premium value. The fact that they're made in Europe will carry a premium value. So it's a corner of that market that we're looking for. And in the Kuhmo province, you're looking at Setapera. We have seen that carries a slightly larger stone size than we've seen in Lahtojoki, which will add to the overall nuancing of how we progress this province.
And it's a pretty large kimberlite as well. So as I said, it's equivalent to the size of the ones across the border. So it's a large body.
So look, it's shaping up for being quite an exciting year. We're doing the analysis and drill preparation at the moment. In Kuhmo, it's obviously the weather might outstrip us there. We're doing the best we can in terms of that preparation. But equally, if it is the next winter window, there's plenty of work that we can continue doing.
Sure.
In terms of preparation, because it's not quite as simple as we have the results, drill there. There's all sorts of things that come into it. Why and where, what depth, what angle.
Yeah.
And that's all of that preparation work needs to come in, because from a CFO's perspective, drill once, measure 6-7 times. Would certainly come into it.
But as a geologist perspective, I'm very happy with the target. I think it's absolutely fantastic.
Yeah.
Oh, excellent. No, it sounds like you guys are really excited about getting started. So I'm looking forward to seeing how those plans unfold. I think it's really interesting that you're talking almost about mining already. I mean, are you jumping the gun here, or are you feeling that confident about it?
Well, we have a mine. We're progressing with the mining stage with Lahtojoki. That's a deposit. There are diamonds there. There's some work required to get it to get it through the hoops once we get the actual permit over the line. But all of that is mine development work. And we're looking now at a kimberlite that we believe is diamondiferous in Kuhmo. proof of the pudding will be when the drill bit tells us that.
Yeah.
But all the indicators are that is, I believe the word was used with me was stonker of an opportunity.
We have a diamond down ice from it, a green diamond discovered. We have indicator minerals that, if you look at the chemistry in detail on those indicator minerals are coming from the diamond stability field. The chemistry of those indicator minerals is excellent.
Yeah.
And we now have a target up ice from all that. So, I'm really excited about it, I have to say. Yeah.
And look, the challenge is getting the finance to move diamond mines forward in the current environment. And what we're working on is finding, it'll be a niche type partner, realistically, because the scale of Lahtojoki won't attract in, and majors aren't expanding in the diamond space at the moment.
Sure.
But there are people that are interested in profitable projects. There are funds that are interested in profitable projects, and there are mid-tier companies that see opportunities in profitable projects that can generate cash. So, we're having those conversations at the moment. It's been like frustrating for the last. We've had Lahtojoki for 6 years, 7 years at this stage. And it has been a frustrating process getting to full mine permitting, because when we took it on first, we believed that it was nearly ready to go. And ready to go in Finland sometimes isn't as quickly as you'd like it to be. But the fact is, we're nearly in a position where we are ready to go. So it's appropriate to be having the conversations we're having at the moment.
Good. Okay. So you look to develop both these perhaps in parallel then, with that expected permits before the first half for Lahtojoki?
Yes, we will be looking to progress these side by side.
Okay. Excellent.
Because one will feed in.
Yep.
Well, that's diamonds then. So let's move over to Northern Ireland then, a completely different nickel, copper and PGEs. So from the latest news release there, your consultant, Dr. Larry Hulbert, confirmed the area is geologically similar to Michigan's Eagle Mine, and you've said that you're actively seeking, again, a partner here for a 2-year exploration program. So the fact that you've drawn parallels between Northern Ireland and the Eagle Mine, what level of partner are you looking at, and what would a sort of exploration program or indeed a success situation look like here?
I think maybe I might let Kevin take you through the interaction and build of information that we have going on with Larry at the moment, and how then we're conveying that towards potential interested parties. Again, it's an early stage, this province, in terms of its development and in terms of work that's being done. However, there's an abundance of information available on Northern Ireland, I think it's fair to say.
Yes, yeah, absolutely. Again, there's a slide in our presentation, slide 17 there, and you can see the two sort of primary areas outlined in black. The Colebrook area is, I can't sort of point down to, it's the sort of centre area outside the pink area, the black line there, those black lines. And that area is where we initially discovered these indicator minerals. And now these indicator minerals they're chromites, but those chromites have pentlandite, and pentlandite is a nickel mineralization. And that shows that a mineralization event has occurred. And it's those brown lines within that area are the dikes, and they're what we're targeting. So the Michigan Eagle Mine is based on a dike, and that's what we're targeting, is one of these dikes. And they come to surface. So it's literally, we're looking at these in relation to the geophysics, which Larry has looked at, and also the geochemistry that's over the area. And you can see in the other slides in the presentation, we have excellent targets that both have very good geophysics and also very good geochemistry associated with them in the presentation. Okay. In the Antrim area, up in the right-hand corner there, upper right-hand corner, we are also doing some exploration work in this area, and Larry's done quite a lot of work in relation to targeting there. There was a platinum nugget, as you can see in the image there, that was discovered there. And again, there is excellent geochemistry from some of the known dikes here. And there's even an outcrop further away, which has been known to have platinum occurrences in it. So we are targeting this area, which we refer to as the Antrim area. And again, Larry has highlighted a series of geophysics targets, which are also backed up by geochemistry. And again, they're close to surface because they're backed up by this shallow soil geochemistry.
Okay.
So very exciting, interesting areas that we're working on at the moment.
Okay. And how does it look in terms of advancing that further? Now, you really looking, is the focus on finding this partner at the moment?
Well, advancing it, we've got drill targets where Larry is basically ranking these targets and showing us which are drill targets, and we are putting together a program in relation to those drill targets that Larry has identified. And again, then we will be bringing those targets and that work and discussing that with joint venture partners.
Yeah, this is something we want to do a material amount of work on, Mark. So we really want to progress it with a partner. I mean, ideally, we see these licenses and the targets that we're looking at as meriting a program that's of the order of 3 or 4 million in terms of spend. That's not something that we're going to raise on the market today or tomorrow. It's just not where we're at. That it'll bring too much dilution on existing shareholders. In addition to it's not all that easy in the market, with the state of the market at the moment, to raise that sort of cash. However, there are companies looking at, where's the next province going to come from? Where's my next project going to come from? Every commodity, nickel isn't absolutely flying at the moment. However, the main players all realize that these are cycles, and they tend to, the interaction that we've had with them and are continuing to have is around, we're planning for X number of years' time, and we need to know where we're going to get a province that can have nickel in a stable jurisdiction, can have copper. Copper is tremendously exciting. They do sit together, nickel and copper, and we do anticipate that the work that we're doing will uncover some significant copper as well. I'll let Kevin talk to that. But
yeah, so certainly the indications, even in Northern Ireland, you're looking at like 1.7% copper in a boulder that was discovered there, which has 1% nickel. But then it's also backed up with quite a bit of platinum group mineralization, and you're looking at like 1.5 grams of that. That all combined in a sort of deposit. The footprints of these are very small, would make a very, very nice resource indeed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And these, again, you have to remember, all these minerals are critical minerals and needed for the energy transition and going forward. Yeah.
Okay. So in essence, then, you've got targets that you're refining, ready for a drill program in Finland, and in Northern Ireland, you're again working on drill targets, whilst at the same time trying to attract a partner here who can help you advance this forward. So is that correct? And the other question I want to ask is Karelian no longer Karelian Diamonds? Is it Karelian Natural Resources and Diamonds?
Well, you're probably correct on the latter, in that we are looking at resources beyond diamonds, and like the Northern Ireland work is effectively looking at critical mineral projects in Ireland, and we've always been, we've had a diamond focus in Finland, and initially this work in Northern Ireland was born out of an initial follow-up on a diamond opportunity. However, and I think Professor Conroy put it best, that we like to look at opportunities a little bit differently and to stand back from them. And an opportunity is an opportunity, regardless of the resource.
Sure. Mm-hmm.
And that's certainly what we see here.
Excellent. Well, thank you very much for your time, CFO Cathal Jones and Senior Geologist Kevin McNulty from Karelian Diamond Resources.
Thanks, Mark.
Thank you very much, Mark.
If you enjoyed this interview, then give us a thumbs up, a like or a retweet. Subscribe to us on YouTube or follow us on Twitter and hit that notification bell to be the first to know when we release new content. There's loads of great content on our website too, across all our programs at stockboxmedia.com. Thank you for watching.